River has over 25 years of experience designing and manufacturing steering products for hot rods, street rods, and classic vehicles. Rack and pinion cradle kits are designed to update your hot rod steering system for manual or power steering. These are direct fit, bolt-on systems that require no cutting, welding, or drilling to install and are made in the USA. Let's watch a typical installation of a Flaming River rack and pinion cradle kit on this 1968 C10 Chevy pickup truck. Each rack and pinion cradle system from Flaming River comes with everything you need for installation, including an all-new rack and pinion, cradle mounting assembly and hardware, universal joints and steering shaft, power steering pump with pulley, and a new tilt steering column. Len has removed the old gearbox, pitman arm, power steering pump, center link, and idler arm, and has pre-installed a few of the new components, including the power steering pump and power steering fluid reservoir. He is now ready to bolt on the direct fit cradle assembly and install a new Flaming River tilt column to complete the installation. Let's join him in the garage and see how it's done.
All right, now's the point where you have a buddy over and help you lift it up into the vehicle. It's kind of heavy, and get all the bolts lined up. It'll be a lot easier with a helping hand. All right, we're putting our last bolt in the idler arm side. Want to make sure that you have all your flat washers, lock washers in place. You want to torque it to spec. Then we'll install our outer tie rod ends into the sleeves. All right, I'm finishing up with our outer tie rod end installed to the new adjusting sleeve. We'll adjust, or we'll stick it into our steering knuckle. Put our jam nut on it. We'll torque it all to spec. We'll have to do an alignment afterwards, but we'll torque it. Cotter pins, make sure our adjusting sleeve jam nuts are all tight. Alright, we've got our cradle assembly installed with our hoses. Adjusting of the belt and all that is taken care of underneath. We're going to install our steering column now. I've pre-installed the floor plate that supports the lower portion of the column. We've chosen a polished version. There's a mill finish and a black powder coat available also. This is a gear shift column. It comes with an LED indicator. That's also an option. We'll start by putting the column through the base, the floor plate here. We're going to index this slot to the tab sticking down on the underside of the dash that keeps the column from twisting and sliding around. We'll tighten it down, torque it to spec, and then we'll continue by connecting all of our wires. Our wire for our LED indicator, our turn signals, horn wire. That'll also just go, it'll be plugged in. Alright, we've got our column installed in the vehicle. We're going to put the steering wheel on with our adapter and horn kit. As per instructions, the horn button has 2 wires. I had to add this ground wire to the adapter. It's just a short jumper wire with a plug. To start off, we want to put the canceling cam with the stem in the 10 to 11 o'clock position. The spring goes on next. The adapter then gets placed. We put our nut on. We're going to tighten it down. And we tighten it so there's about a 1/16 of an inch reveal there. Next, we're going to take our steering wheel. We're going to fish it through there. And this all with the wheels in the straight ahead position. The horn contact wire in the 10 o'clock position. We'll hook our wires up. We'll finish it off with putting our screws in. We'll put all of our screws in and tighten them down, and we'll test our horn, make sure it works. And we're all done. All right, we've bled the system. I've done the alignment. Now we're ready for our test drive.
When it's all said and done, the road test is what really tells the story. Wow, this truck really drives great.